Chase Jackson, founder of Energy Easy, providing personal and professional vitality. Looking for something to do today now that football season's over? Why don't you start a youth community center? Yes, Chase, I am bored. But why should I build a youth center? Well, let's think about the benefits. It helps your community. It helps the kids. It can help them with their academics. You can help them with their nutrition and their fitness and learning another language and keep them in a productive, positive, safe environment. Let's do it. Let's build a youth center. Matter of fact, let's build one right now. So the first thing we need to do in building our youth center is we need to put together a strong team of board of directors. These should be skilled, like-minded, good-intentioned individuals that you can feel like you can get along with on a regular basis in terms of putting together the mission, vision, and outline of your youth center. We want to have a strong mission and a strong mission from the start, because that will be a foundation that we can always come back to as our youth center starts to grow and thrive. Build a youth center today. Now that we put a strong team together, we need to find a place for our youth center. When looking at a location, we want to factor in the costs and safety and what kind of different activities we can have within that space. Location. That's easy. Next. The next thing we need to do is get a set of volunteers that will work at the youth center for free while we get our finances and resources together. When picking these volunteers, we want them to be positive, ambitious, and like-minded with the team that we have already built with our board of directors. When picking our volunteers, we want to look at them and take a long-term strategic vision, and that we want to be able to turn these volunteers into paid staff eventually. Yes, work for free now, but we will pay for you later. And think of all the stuff you're giving back to your community with your time and effort. Volunteer. Build a youth center. Funding. Where will we get funding to fund our amazing, unbelievable, best youth center of all time? Well, you got to go to the usual places. Corporations, entrepreneurs, maybe talk to a government agency. So go into a rich part of town, see an entrepreneur getting into his car, and be like, "Sir, instead of spending money on another Maserati, help us build our youth center. Give back to your community." And he'll say yes. Build a youth center. Wow, that was easy. We just completed the 5 steps that you need to do to build a youth center. So now you ask, what's in it for me? Well, for one thing, you get happy. The youth that you help, they get happy. The people that watch you build the youth center, they get happy as well. How is this possible? Serotonin. So each time we give back to our community, serotonin gets released in our brain, making us happier. From the youth's perspective, when they accept our warm-hearted and givingness, serotonin gets released in their brain as well, making them get happier. And unbelievably, people who are watching from the sideline, not even taking part in our youth center, but they see what we're doing from across the street, their serotonin gets released in their brain as well, and they get happier just from watching our youth center get built. Build a youth center. Get happier. So how are you going to spend the afternoon? Mess around on your computer? Go over to your buddy's house? Do some mindless tasks at your worthless job? No, you're going to build a youth center, and we just showed you how. Chase Jackson, providing personal and professional vitality.